Eureka is the thought process of perseverance. It's knowing. It's knowing that your idea may not work. It's knowing that your idea may have so many hard paths and hard struggle and hard situations that you might have to go through. But it's the Eureka. The moment where you say, no, this is how I do it. And you stick to that idea and it works. Eureka. You got it. You're literally an inventor. You invent ideas every day. You invent new situations and new circumstances that other people can't even imagine. It took Thomas Edison more than 1,000 times to do this. And all I'm asking you is for just one. Hi, I'm Walker. Welcome to Walker Wisdom, the home and main channel of the Walker Wisdom Show. Eureka. We've all had those types of moments. We've all had that situation that we thought we couldn't go through. But the Eureka Method is very special, very important too, because it derives from your inner perseverance, from creativity, that is. We've had the Eureka moment where we say, Eureka! I know what I'm gonna do for my school project. Eureka! I know what I'm gonna draw. Eureka! I know what I'm gonna write a song about. Eureka! I know what I'm gonna do my video about. And that is why this video is very special to me, because believe it or not, I had no video to do. I was looking through my video subjects, and one of them was the Eureka Method. And right then and there, it occurred to me, why not do the Eureka Method when I am literally having a Eureka moment? It works out perfectly. So, in order for me to even have that idea, to have that Eureka moment, was to say, well, if I want to be creative, I have to look through old ideas. I'm sure we've all been in the situation where we've seen somebody have a thought process and then they go, oh, light bulb. And then, a light bulb pops on top of their head. Anytime you're talking about good ideas, a light bulb is there to represent the idea, right? We've all seen this. Light bulb. This is a fantastic invention. The invention that has your rooms light up. It's the invention that, you can't go into your bathroom. You can't go inside your car. You can't go anywhere without seeing the light bulb. And the reason why I think it is so important that a light bulb symbolizes an idea, let alone an idea, but the Eureka Method itself, because that's what I think it is. It really is the symbolization of Eureka. In order for this to have so much significance, you have to realize what it went through. Thomas Edison famously is known for making 1,000 of these, and none of them worked. And on the last one, it worked. And you know what he said? He said this: I did not fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 different ways not to make a light bulb. Do you understand how much perseverance you have to have? That's the Eureka Method. To think like an inventor. And this video is inspired by a whole bunch of different things. One of them being a book called The Eureka Method, To Think Like an Inventor. by John Hoshi. And the second one, and I've stated this book on this channel maybe about 3 times, I'm not sure. But this is one of my favorite books, and this is the Book of Virtues. And it's inspired by the 7th chapter of the book, Perseverance. Because if you read through it, you see how many times people have failed. And through the chapter, you can clearly tell. Putting the book aside, if you know anything about perseverance, the idea of perseverance is trying to get to an end goal, knowing that you may not succeed, knowing the difficulty and knowing the difficult path in front of you, yet you still come out on top because you had the Eureka moment of, wow, I know how to do this. Wow, I know how I'm going to make the last light bulb. That's what went through Thomas Edison's head. Do you understand how important it is? All of this, every single piece of this too, this is all based on creativity. Creativity is what makes us different. It is what makes me different from the kids and people and friends and adults that I've met through my life. This creativity is what makes you different as an artist or as a speaker or as somebody who's trying to influence someone else. Creativity is what makes you unique. It is what makes you different from another artist. It is what makes you different from your brother. It's what makes you different from your friend. Creativity. And it's so bad because creativity is so shamed upon nowadays. You think too much. You are too creative and now you're labeled as having a disorder. You're too creative. You're too overstimulated in the mind, and yet they still find a way to say, hey, you know, you're gonna be replaced soon. Don't be doing that creative stuff. No. Embrace your creativity, my friend. Have that Eureka Method. Think, maybe, just maybe, your Eureka Method might be literally the change that this planet has seen. Imagine what Elon Musk had to go through in order to have the Eureka Method, saying, I'm gonna make a self-driving car. I'm just gonna do it. So many failures in one time. He said, no, this is how I do it. He had it. He persevered through the issue and through the struggle. And here it is. Now it's a modern day tool that everybody knows. A self-driving vehicle. Imagine that. So many years ago, we couldn't even imagine that. We could, but could you ever see it? No. Unless we're talking about some Flintstone stuff, no. Eureka. You have the idea. Think. That business plan. Pull through. Persevere. Eureka is the thought process of perseverance. It's knowing that your idea may not work. It's knowing that your idea may have so many hard paths and hard struggle and hard situations that you might have to go through. But it's the Eureka. The moment where you say, no, this is how I do it. And you stick to that idea and it works. Eureka. You got it. You know what it's like. You're literally an inventor. You invent ideas every day. You invent new situations and new circumstances that other people can't even imagine. It took Thomas Edison more than 1,000 times to do this. And all I'm asking you is for just one. Can you do that? How can you say I have writer's block? How can you say I have creative's block? If you are yet to even try more than that one or that 2 times. This man went through 1,000 times. Imagine if he stopped on the second. Imagine if he stopped at 200, 235. Imagine if he stopped at 400, 500. And even if he really didn't do 1,000 times, you have to think. Less than that is even more. Even if it was 50, imagine if he still stopped on the second one. And that's what you do every day. You aren't willing to persevere. So you will never have that Eureka moment. And maybe, just maybe, your Eureka moment is having a Eureka moment. Thinking like an inventor. Having that idea. Have that idea. Flourish through it. You will never know if it doesn't work if you don't try. Well, I tried my best. Did you really? I've talked about that on my channel. We know how my thought process is on that. You can pull it through. You can pull it through. Maybe. Just maybe. You'll get to a point where you too will think about the idea you have. Tell people how it goes. And maybe, just maybe, it will change the world. Can you imagine that? Your idea is what changed the world? Eureka. The Eureka Method. Hold on to your idea. Let it flourish. Spawn your creativity. Jobs are going to be taken soon. And the only thing you have left is how unique you are. Every day, every single day, we can write an AI program that changes the outmark of history. But you know what they can't do? They can be creative, yes, but they cannot be unique. Not like you can. And not even like another AI can. Being you. They can't take that from you. Your consciousness, your soul, they can't take that from you. And with it, you can spawn the most Eureka moments that ever come. So just like this video where I thought I had nothing to talk about, I went through my phone, I looked through old creative processes, and now I turned what once was nothing into now something. Eureka. Cherish this time. Flourish through it. You have so many great ideas. Let them flourish, my friend. Thank you for watching.